And we're rolling. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. We are back for another episode here.
What is this? Episode 7?
7 already. Been doing this for 7 weeks. That's crazy. Hard to believe. Time flies. Ha, jinx.
What movie is that from?
I don't know.
Okay,
that's
well,
from
I'm sure Time Flies comes up. Well,
I didn't know that's from a movie.
When you said it, I was thinking, time flies when you're dead. Hocus Pocus. Never mind.
Oh. Okay.
Clearly, we know who the movie buff is in this relationship.
Everybody knows I'm not a movie guy. At least I hope they do. I've made that pretty clear.
Fair.
Although we did watch a movie the other day.
We did. We watched 80 for Brady.
So, first of all, before we get into that, we decided to cancel a lot of our subscription services just because we don't use them and they're getting really expensive.
Oh, I was like, what? I thought you meant on YouTube, and I was like,
no.
I thought you meant that we canceled who we were
No. Subscription services.
Yeah, we had our yearly budget meeting.
Yeah,
AKA on the couch, baby's in bed. Was he even in bed? I don't know. But yeah, that happened.
So we decided to get rid of Hulu, which was up to $90-something a month. I think we had Disney Plus with it, so that might have increased the price. And then we got rid of Netflix because we never use Netflix.
Yeah, we don't really use Netflix.
So that's saving $100 a month right there, just of stuff we didn't really
110.
need. We did use Hulu, but
I used Hulu. That was my thing, but
you watch one or two shows on there, and
willing to sacrifice for the greater good.
So we have fully now YouTube TV. That's our main one.
That's what happened is you added the YouTube TV.
Right. For football. Because they have the Sunday ticket.
So that's what kind of made it a little crazy because we were paying
It's why do we need all these? We're spending tons of money.
$250, $300 with all the subscriptions and things. So we went through and just weeded out those. Highly recommend it.
Yeah.
And then we also did our electricity.
Yeah. But anyway, back to the movie. So we found this movie on Prime, which we have Amazon Prime anyway. So we didn't really have a need to cancel that. So we found the 80 for Brady on Prime because we were browsing Prime because we never browsed it before because now we only have that and YouTube.
And Pluto.
Yeah.
We're
but that's free.
Pluto. I guess it's free.
Yeah.
But all the different streamings is very different. All those different services. It's not they're even set up the same and whatnot. But anyway.
But yeah, so we found 80 for Brady. Well, you did. And you're like, let's watch this. I'm like, all right. And I thought it was going to be really cheesy. And it was. There were parts that were like, yeah, this is kind of cringe. But it was pretty funny. I found it pretty hilarious. So
for those who have seen the trailer, it makes it seem like they're with the players a lot more than they actually are. It's actually at the very, very, very end. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
And it's really not that much. But the funny thing about that is I didn't realize that Tom Brady produced it.
He did.
Or helped produce it or whatever. If you wait and you watch in the beginning, it will say produced by and then it says Tom Brady.
And once you know that and you watch the movie, it's even more funny because it's oh yeah, he wrote all these jokes about himself.
Yeah.
So, the premise of the movie is we won't give anything away, but it's basically about a group, and it's based on a true story too.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Yeah, it's based on a true story of these 4 women in their 80s who are huge fans of Tom.
One is 75.
Yeah, 175, whatever. But they're all huge fans of Tom Brady, and it's based on the true story or the Super Bowl in 2017, I think it was, when they beat the here I'm giving out spoilers when the Patriots beat the Falcons. So it's kind of cool because it has the real footage from the game.
Or did they?
And then they spliced it in with shots for the movie that they filmed obviously years later. But it was good. I thought it was funny. It was a good comedy. It was funny. There were some funny parts. There was parts where we actually
really
laughed out loud. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so check it out.
I think you more so me, but I got that British humor, so
yeah.
Put on Thomas the Train, and I'm all over that. That thing is hilarious.
But yeah, I recommend watching it. And you don't even necessarily have to be a sports fan to watch it. Like, you'll still find it funny. So
true. That's like a easy go in. You don't have to think about it. Just go with the flow.
It kind of gave like Hangover vibes, like the Hangover movies. It's similar to that a little bit.
Like the four friends and the different things that happen. And, and then we watched some other movies sort of after that. That one wasn't so good.
What one was that?
The one that you fell asleep.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's why I didn't know what it was. It shows how good that one was.
I've been trying to stay up a little later for my whole insomnia thing. Trying to see if that helps a little bit. Don't really know if it does. I'll keep you posted. But we ended up watching 2 movies, or I watched 2 movies, and definitely the 80 for Brady was better. Mm-hmm. It was a Sandra Bullock and what was?
Oh, yeah. Sandra Bullock and
the Tatum guy.
Channing Tatum, yeah.
And like, I think she was a writer, and he was the model for her book, like the Fabio. And then they were like in a jungle. I'm not exactly sure exactly.
Yeah, I just saw a few scenes and I fell asleep.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't even know the name of the movie, so.
I don't either.
That shows how great it was.
It just like automatically played after
Brad Pitt was in it too, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah, he died.
Oh, he did?
Spoiler alert. Wow. Yeah, he died. It was a little awkward. I loved the movie Troy that he was in. Loved it.
Troy's good.
There was a time in my life where I watched that like every week. Oh, no. Agamemnon. I don't remember if he was actually like the older brother or the younger brother, but.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. I watched that one with you once, years back. You're like, this is my favorite movie. So you watched it.
You know what else I love is Law Abiding Citizen.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Awesome movie, not for children.
Yeah.
Because it gets a little like...
It's violent.
Yes, violent. Not really gory, but violent. Yes, I would not watch it around little man. We're going to try to watch Yellowstone, but we have to do it when little guy's not around. And so far, it's like a week we've been trying to start watching it, and it's just not happening or working for us. Again, crazy busy time of year, but hopefully
might be a month
in a
or
couple
so
weeks,
before we start.
It will settle. Well, maybe that will be good. Start in the new year when we have... Yeah. When we I can't speak
Especially
today.
In the middle of like January when there's nothing to do.
Yes.
Get a good series going. I've heard nothing but good things about... Yeah, everybody raves about Yellowstone, so...
Right.
Yeah.
But I think we can only get season 3 through...
Oh.
I mean, 2. It starts at 2.
Oh. Well, we got to start it from the beginning somehow.
I started watching the first... The first one... First episode, but in the first
she's not even watching it with me.
This was months ago that I did this because Allie recommended it. So I watched the first scene, and from what I could tell, there was like a car accident, and then a horse had to get shot in the head. And then I shut that off. Well, I guess the horse is like...
Surprised you want to watch it after seeing that.
That's, again, why I shut it off. So then when they're like, oh, it's going to start at season 2, I'm like, perfect.
Great.
All the horses are better now. And the holes are dug.
Yeah, but we definitely need a good show to watch. We used to watch
Supernatural.
We watched a lot of Supernatural. We watched another. I wouldn't mind actually rewatching it.
You're gonna say Shameless?
Yep, Shameless. That's a good one.
Another one we can't watch with the baby.
Yeah, definitely not.
That is adult content only.
Yeah, that's a good series. Shameless is great.
Shameless is a very interesting. It kind of makes us very grateful and humbles us to what we do have, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because there's probably people out there really living like they were
raised like that.
Yeah.
Or like in that situation, I should say.
Good old Daddy Frank. Great father.
Oh, Frank. Oh, Frank. But we want to be more active too and not just be in front of a TV. So that's why I was also okay with, not that I'm not active, but I find myself that on the days where it's just me here, now that it's colder, I'll have the TV on and like in the background. And I notice it's not me necessarily, but sometimes the baby, he'll like stop and watch. Mm-hmm. And it's not like a kid show necessarily. Right. It's just, I like the noise. So I've been trying to like listen to the Alexa more and Christmas music, or if you guys have any good like podcasts for us, ironically, other than this one, of course, because this one's the best.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this one out though first. And then you can tell us.
Yes, once you share it and they actually watch it. No, I'm just kidding. But I was trying to listen to like Christmas story podcasts, like people's Christmas traditions, to see like, I don't know, Christmassy things to do, I guess. But, and I listen to Dave Ramsey.
Oh, yeah.
He's just, I find him funny.
Definitely.
At times.
Definitely know you do that.
Yes.
I can't really listen to him anymore because it's just like, it's the same thing over and over. Like once you know his principles, it's just like, like no matter what the caller, like when he has callers call in, it's like, all right, I know what he's gonna say.
But
like,
he's not on there anymore, barely.
Yeah, I saw somewhere.
I think he does like one hour or whatever, and then he lets other people.
He's getting ready to retire.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. Well, because I saw a video somewhere. Somebody asked him. I think it was Graham Stephan, who's another like financial. He's a YouTuber. Was on a show and asked him that question about retirement and stuff, and he's like, actually, funny you say that. Like he changed his whole business name, and nobody noticed. It used to be the Dave Ramsey Show. Now it's called the Ramsey Show. He got rid of his name on purpose, and he said and they also made a shift, and like that's why you said like a whole lot of other people are on the show now.
Yeah, like George Campbell.
They're shifting it so that like most of the revenue that comes in, like I think he said over like 90% of the revenue that comes in now has nothing to do with him anymore. So he's just setting it up so when he leaves, the company just doesn't,
I don't know what happened with him and who was the guy that I liked? Oh, there was a couple of them. The guy with the really deep voice.
The African American guy?
Yeah.
I forget his name.
He has a really deep voice. Chris? No.
Chris. I can't remember.
I don't know. I miss him. I miss his deep voice. And then
he probably went out on his own, I'm assuming.
No, I think something happened. Like it was severed, like something happened.
Oh, really?
And then there is it A.O. Anthony O'Neill? He went on his own. Mm-hmm. And I liked him too. And then not George. George is like a new guy with glasses. But John Deloney.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Dew.
Your brother?
Like he kind of, like the way he
looks. He
doesn't exactly look like him, but I'm like, you could be related. Are you uncle?
Kind of looks like your
Not sure.
brother a little bit, yeah.
We're going to have to see if we can get a green leaf on that. I'm just looking.
Yeah, but like when it comes to Ramsey, there's a lot of people out there that don't agree with what he teaches, and to an extent I can agree with, or I can understand, not necessarily agree, I can understand why they feel that way. It's all just like, I don't know. I think mostly Ramsey's audience is for people who are like totally screwed and extremely irresponsible with money.
I think it's a responsibility thing.
Yeah, people that are not responsible. Because like Ramsey talks about, no credit cards whatsoever. And I mean, I have a credit card. I actually recently opened a credit card.
I don't.
Because I didn't have one. But like if you're responsible with money and you pay the thing off in full every month and reap the benefits of using it, I don't see any harm in that. To
be honest, I don't have a credit card. But you have the credit card for the Amazon.
Yep.
And I do have his Amazon locked. And so
you're technically using it. You're technically using the credit card.
It doesn't have my name, so technically to the IRS or whoever, I don't have a credit card, but my boo does. Yeah. And I have a direct link. Like if I went on here, it's his Amazon, so you guys can use this.
No, don't use it.
No, not right now. We did some Christmas shopping. We need to get some deliveries.
So the Amazon card I have.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Like anybody that doesn't know, it's pretty obvious that it's on there.
Oh, your 5% thing.
They advertise it like crazy if you have an Amazon account, but
I know you've been like, you should get a little like kickback just for getting people to sign up.
I know, right? Yeah. Hey,
like,
Amazon, can you reach out? Yeah.
You're like, hey, happy Thanksgiving. Hey, guess what? So
Amazon doesn't care. Yeah. So it's like whenever you shop on Amazon.com, you get 5% cash back, and that adds up a lot.
I mean, if you're going to buy this stuff anyway,
right.
I get it. But if it's like makes you then be like, oh, because I have the card, I'm going to use this. That's not
right.
Really.
Yeah. So it's just for purchases that we were going to buy anyway. And then we just get free money back. Basically, it's just a discount off of everything you buy. But that only works, though, by the way. That only works if you're paying the credit card off in full, like at every statement. Otherwise, you're paying interest on all this money and you get crumbs in return, the 5%. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like if you're paying it off and not carrying any interest.
Most people don't always like pay off in full.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
according to Dave Ramsey,
that's how they trap
people.
That's how they trap you. They give you little crumbs and then
that's how they trap
totally
you.
Screw you over on the interest rate.
That's how I trap you.
Yeah.
I have you put the prime on my
right.
So I can say I don't have a card. Actually, I don't know. I didn't have a card for a long time, and I would go into the gas station to pay with cash, which I do agree, however, that when you have cash, you are much
Cash isn't as
less
safe.
unlikely to use it. Though, because
that's true.
It does. Yeah. I do agree with Dave that it like hurts a little more and you try to budget a little more, because if I used to always just have cash and I would give myself like $200. This was before inflation. $200 a week in cash after each paycheck when we were saving for the house and everything and our wedding, and I would just have $200 a week, and I just had to like make that through.
It's a psychological thing. Like when you physically have the money in your hand and you're seeing it go. Like it hurts worse than just a number on a screen.
Right,
yeah,
right.
You're right.
And so I would end up just basically paying for gas, and I would never eat out. I drank water all the time, not because it's healthy, but because it was cheap.
Right.
And even like living at my parents', I would like go into the cupboards and eat like the food that they wouldn't notice would be in there or something. I mean, not that they didn't feed me,
can of soup from 2007. Yum.
Like, who knew non-perishables perished?
Oh boy.
But it was good. It was all good. Very glad. It was like a tough. So I feel like I kind of did the Dave Ramsey thing before Dave Ramsey by living on rice and beans, or I'm pretty sure it was oatmeal packets and whatever was in Mama's cupboard, like bean canned soup, which I'm pretty sure is just beans. Pretty sure. But Fiber One cereal, by the way, I love it. I used to love Fiber One cereal. I thought it tasted good.
I think it tastes. I think fiber in general tastes nasty. Like any fiber, like fiber bars, they all taste weird.
Yeah, it's probably the grains and stuff. I mean, I don't eat that stuff anymore, but I did like the Fiber One cereal. For some reason, there was a stockpile at my parents' house. And prune juice. And
somebody
now I'm putting the two together.
Somebody must have had an issue over there.
Wait a second. What just happened?
Somebody was struggling a little bit on the old throne.
I like earthy tastes, though, in general. You're the spicy person. I like earthy.
You don't like truffle, though. You don't like truffle or mushroom. Well, you eat mushrooms.
I do eat mushrooms. But yeah, I like mushrooms.
Yeah.
Portobello.
Those are like earthy.
That's because that's a very strong, like intense, like
truffle
I can
is very
taste
strong.
The smell.
Yep.
Yes. All set.
Truffle, you got to go light on. Like if you put too much, it's just way overpowering. There's a balance there when you're flavoring something with truffle. But
I'm gonna try.
Our cat is in here. He's chilling.
You guys don't think we have one of these anymore, but we do.
Oh, she got him. Say hi, Oakley.
Can you purr into the microphone? Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, have a nice day.
Little guy.
He used to hate me and love Ryan, and now the tables have turned. Okay, not right now. He probably hates me because I just picked him up, but...
Yeah, he's weird. He rarely wants affection.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty rare.
Yes. What do we... Let's see. What's going on? We have Christmas parties going on. We have the
We do?
Dove. Yeah. Well, this week.
What Christmas parties?
Well, I have a Christmas
Oh,
party.
you do?
I have a work thing.
What day is that?
Friday. While you guys are watching this, I will be at a work dinner, I believe.
Nice.
Yes. And then we had to film this tonight because for the next like week and a half is go time. And if you guys have been watching, you guys know the go time.
Yep. Pam's
I
play.
can't wait to get like done with it.
I believe you. Yeah. Oh, and that's something else we're going to be doing. So.
Oh.
What?
You just said what we're going to be doing, and it just made me think, oh, yeah, we're going to be doing something. So I have something in my head. So if it's not the same thing you have in your head, then I'm going to say my thing.
Is it the cook-off?
No.
Oh, yeah. So apparently, I don't know how this happened, but
oh, he knows.
my cousin's husband is a chef. And
he went to school. That's how that happened.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ryan.
He's like
I'm
a
here to
legit
help.
chef. And
Yes.
at a
restaurant
on a mountain in New Hampshire or something.
Yes.
And
a mountain resort.
Mountain resort,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, he's fancy.
So
hi, Ethan.
apparently, I don't know how this got brought up in topic, but they were visiting with my grandparents, and somehow they got talking about minestrone soup. Mm-hmm. And apparently he cooks a mean minestrone soup. By the way, I don't know how you say that properly. I don't know if it's minestrone or minestrone. I don't know.
I believe Graham says minestrone.
Yeah.
Because I noticed her saying that. I'm like, what?
I don't know if it's
But I've
pronounced
always
that
done
way or
minestrone.
not. Yeah.
But I'm not a huge tomato-based person, so I'm much more of a cream-based
Yeah.
soup
So
if I'm going to eat soup.
anyway, long story short, really don't know how we got to this point, but apparently we're having a family minestrone soup cook-off competition.
Yes, I
And go ahead.
am not going to cook.
Yeah.
So I elected for everyone that's not cooking to wear like an ugly sweater instead.
We're doing this in like February though.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, actually we're doing it on Super Bowl Sunday. It happens to be Super Bowl Sunday.
Well, we can do like Valentine's Day or something. I don't
Yeah.
know. Give me something
Sure.
crafty to do and I will rock it. Give me something like food-wise to do. I'll either eat it or I'm not going to participate.
So I signed up for this
Burn, not
competition. I'm going to make some minestrone soup. Never made it in my life, so I got to start practicing.
If you guys have recipes to have him practice,
Yeah, drop them in the
please,
comments
feel
below.
free.
If you have a little tip or like a secret ingredient or something
Yes.
for that makes a minestrone
especially
soup.
if it's award winning.
Yeah,
I don't know
let
what
me
the
know.
reward. What is the reward?
I don't know.
But I hear that Ethan
I forget
is
what.
very like.
I mean,
what
I'm
is it,
sure his is going to be
competitive?
great.
Yeah,
He's a friggin' chef.
So you need to do some. I don't know who's going to try this soup of yours because I wish it was a cream based soup. Then I'd be all over it.
However, he has the most pressure because he's a chef. So like
Yeah,
if he loses
it's,
to
like,
like one of
expected.
our like inexperienced like cooking,
Just throw it together.
right?
Yeah.
Like that's gonna be embarrassing for him.
But still, if you guys have recipes, either drop it in the comments or do we have an email or something?
Yeah, crazylittledreamers
have?
at gmail.com. It's down in the description below.
Crazy Little Dreamers. I'm a big dreamer, boo.
Yeah, Crazy Dreamers was
Baked.
taken, so I had to go with that.
Well, what about Crazy Big Dreamers?
Yeah, I could do that too. Make another email.
Large and in charge dreamers.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but if you have a recipe, email us, or if you have like a secret tip or something, put it in the comments. I could use all the help I can
or if it's like a do not try.
get. Yeah, definitely
Tell us
don't
the
put
things-
eggs in it or whatever.
Do eggs go in
I
it?
don't think so. No, it's like
no.
I think it's tomato based and it has pasta in it with just vegetables. I think like carrot, celery, tomatoes.
There's
probably.
no meat?
No, there's no meat. No meat. It's a vegetable soup.
I don't know who you're going to get to try that
Yeah.
in this household.
Oh, I'll eat it.
Oh, good. I'll eat the meat.
Yeah.
Put
but
some meatballs in there for me.
so I gotta practice this
So-
because I don't really know what I'm doing.
We're going to have
I'm
to.
not. I've never
you're
really
gonna
made
have
soup.
to- Yeah.
Other than that soup that we've been talking about for the last month.
delicious.
That was the first soup I've ever
Delicious.
made in my life. So I guess I'm getting into
New
soups.
idea. So if you don't get a minestrone soup or minestrone soup that you like, you bring that soup instead and be like, just kidding. Just tone down the heat a little bit.
Probably sit around and cook soups, eat bread and desserts, and get all fat and sassy.
That was actually...
That's an internet classic right there.
That was pretty impressive. That was a very good, like, thing.
Yeah.
Impression that you just did.
Yeah.
Makes me proud. The thing that I was going to say that we're doing is that we actually have listened to some comments.
Oh.
And we... Oh, did we?
Oh, did we?
Huh. And we're going to be putting out... We actually filmed a video.
Oh, yeah.
So not old fashioned, but like a video, not a podcast, but a video. We're still going to do podcasts every Friday. So the Friday days are always going to be podcast days. And we're thinking maybe in the month of December that we're going to try to also put in like on a different day. I think Ryan was thinking Saturday. I don't know if we should spread it out a little more.
I don't want to make any promises of when and how much, but we're going to try to do some videos here and there. Yeah. So anyway, so we did film a video.
So we did film a video.
Probably going to come out maybe this week or after this podcast drops, most likely.
Yes.
In the next day or two, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, whenever you're watching this, or if you're watching this on drop day or whatever.
Right. Because December 1st is Friday, so we'll
correct.
do it into December.
It'll be in December. Yeah.
And we're just going to see how it goes for the month. If it goes well, you guys like it, then maybe we'll keep doing it, or we might just do sporadic things just to...
And this video coming up does involve my red truck, for anybody that's wondering.
Yes,
so
that's another thing. So we did
out.
really try to like incorporate multiple comments in there. Where's the baby? Where's the red truck? Where's the videos?
All of those are answered in this next video that's incoming.
Dun, dun, dun. So if that's more your flavor, that lollipop's going to taste real nice.
That was good. That was a good metaphor. I liked it.
I just got a text message.
From who?
She.
What'd she want?
She's going to stay with BL on Friday until you get home because I have my work function.
Your work function. Okay, cool.
Yes. Sorry, guys. Now you know. Dottie will be home with Minnie.
Yep.
You know what is very strange about him, by the way? All babies, all toddlers, all children that I find very fascinating. I was thinking about this the other day when I couldn't sleep. So laying in bed, this is what I think about. That would be a fun podcast. All the random facts that pop into Pam's head. Little Ryan, you know when he says, like, this is mine?
Mine's,
right? And you and I say, oh, this is mine. And then he'll say, this is Ryan's, right?
Yeah, right.
There's certain things that he says, and I'm trying to think of the example of it, but there was something he said, and I was like, how does he know, like, that terminology? Because it refers to himself.
Right.
But, like, we don't say it that way to him.
You
know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to remember I had it, and then it, like, gone because I didn't spit it out of my face fast enough. Don't you hate that when you don't spit out of your face?
I know what you're saying,
enough?
though. Like, how does he figure out certain things? It's like,
yeah,
nothing
like
that's
he
taught.
knew the proper, like, grammar.
Right.
That I was like,
it's crazy.
But you don't think of it because it's proper to us too. And then after you're like, how did he know, like, that was, you know, like he'll say mine, but I get that because, like, we say, oh, that's mine, or that's Ryan's. But he was like he'll say, I'll do it, or I get it, or, you know, like whatever it was. And he knows that he's saying it's him instead of when we say,
right.
We don't say, I'll get it. Well, I guess we do say I'll get it, but we don't say I get it.
How did he put those two and
like
two together?
He knows
Yeah,
to do,
that's true.
Like,
I know what you're saying.
But there was something specific. I'm like, how would he know? Because we wouldn't say, because normally we're like, oh, mommy and daddy will help, or mommy and daddy will do that, you know, whatever it is. But he'll know.
It's pretty cool how they just kind of.
It's weird.
Yeah, kids, they learn really fast.
Like, I wish
they're smarter than you think.
Yeah, I wish I could like tap into that little brain and just be like, to see what actually like goes on. It's probably like a whole little universe of like little fun facts. Mostly about his mommy. He loves me.
Yeah, it is amazing.
Facts.
It's kind of a trip, like when he says something that you've never really heard him say before, like strings together a sentence. It's like, holy cow, dude! Like now you're like having a full-on like you can have a full-on conversation with him now.
And he
It's like-
understands.
Yeah.
But then I hate when he does the thing like now he's getting to the point where he knows what he's supposed to do, not do, and he understands.
Mm-hmm.
So then he'll purposely like do what he's not supposed to do to get a rise out of you. And
Right.
he's kind of like, or he'll be like, I like it when he goes, and then he goes, no. Like so serious. I'm like, did you
No.
just tell me no? And he'll be like, no. A little bugger.
Yeah. He's a little rascal.
Yep. I was told that we didn't tell him no enough because it wasn't like one of his first words.
Nothing wrong with that.
He says it now. He's making up for it.
It's true.
Yep.
Yep.
Craziness. Crazy.
Well,
Ryan's tired. Can you tell?
I'm a little sleepy. That was a good show though. Covered a lot of things quickly.
Yeah.
Half an hour. Pretty good.
Is that good? Do you guys like the longer ones, the shorter ones? We just get like right to
I
it.
kind of like the 30-minute thing. It's kind of good.
I like
Not
the
that-
30-minute
I don't know. I
thing
think
when
it-
it's
they
late
just-
at night and I'm tired and I feel fat and sassy.
No, it's not that. I just think they flow better.
Oh.
And it's not as like dragged out. Like we're not like trying to figure out things to talk about. We just kind of boom, go into it and boom, boom, boom.
I don't know. I never paid attention to the time before.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Oh.
I still
Sorry.
these last couple shows I've never really looked at the time with this, but
I mean, I don't think it really
I know the
matters.
last one was like a half an hour and this one's like 30 something minutes right now. So yeah, I like
Okay.
it. Yeah, let us know in the comments.
Oh. We've been taking the baby out to see Christmas lights. We just did that today.
Oh, that's right.
Fun fact, not to prolong this, I'm just letting you know so I don't forget to tell you guys. Do not take your child out of the car seat and then expect them to go back into the car seat afterwards and be perfectly fine with it, because apparently epic parent fail
Yeah, he wasn't happy when he had to go back in.
520 section B672.
Yep.
Didn't read that one. That was fine print. I didn't read it. He didn't read it. And that wasn't good. So basically how you fix that and remedy it is get French fries. Don't go to McDonald's because the line was too long. So then you go to Wendy's and questions about square burgers came up. So
Yep.
he doesn't appreciate square burgers. He wants round burgers.
Yeah.
Fun
He's
fact.
very particular.
My dog is in the bathtub. I can
Really?
hear her.
Wonder what she's doing.
Dirty girl's getting clean.
Guess it's time for a bath.
Just let her. Girl, you need some privacy? See how she stops
It's
moving.
crazy. Yeah, she's like, eh,
She's like, Mama.
I'm caught.
Oh, here she comes. Come here. Come say bye-bye to everyone. Come here. Come here. Come on. Oh, no.
And the baby's
Now
awake.
the baby's up.
Can you say bye to everybody?
You say bye on here?
Say bye in the microphone. Say bye.
Bye. Can you say, is this thing on? Oh, is it soft?
Now he wants to be shy. You say bye?
He was asking for you. You see on the camera? Oh, you smiling? You happy? Do you see yourself in the camera? Are you going to do this with Daddy one day? All right. They might not like the sound of that. Say, hi.
He's being shy. You say bye. Say hi bye.
Say, ready? Good night, you crazy little dreamers. Can you say that?
What are you doing?
Is that fun? Did you go see Santa today? All right.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Do you want to go read a book? Do you want to go sleep in Mommy's bed? Yeah. Shouldn't have said that, actually. Things I should not say to my child.
We're in trouble now.
You want to sleep on Daddy's side of the bed? Say yes, and you can sleep on Daddy's side of the bed. Say yes. Yes.
All right. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Keep dreaming, you crazy little dreamers, and maybe this little dude. Never mind. I was gonna say would be in your bed. No, he's not gonna. He's gonna be in his own bed. Stop thinking.